Right, good morning again. Welcome back to my live stream. India are 154 for 4 from 41 overs. There will be 36 overs in this session because of England's slow over rate earlier on today. So that's going to be a lot of a long session for England. So if you want to subscribe to me, please do subscribe to me. You can turn on your notifications. You can even like the video. And you can also comment in the chat what you think will happen and whether you're supporting India or England. And thanks to everyone who's joined in so far today. I have to say, the last session was very entertaining. Pant got 54 not out. Hit Jack Leach, the spinner, all over the place for 4 sixes. England got 2 wickets in the last session from Bess, the bowler. And now Jeffrey Archer has come on to bowl. Single down to square leg for Pant. Last ball of the over is defended without any incident, so India take 1 run from that over and are now 155 for 4 from 42 overs. Who's going to bowl now? England players are discussing what to do. It's Jimmy Anderson from the Passabyman gate end. Anderson's just warming up. He's bowled 9 overs this innings so far, 0 for 21. Obviously, it'd be interesting to see what happens in this session. It's been a really good test match so far, I think. First ball, Anderson's been hit for 4 by Pants. Straight through the point region on the offside. The marker I always use is, can a team score 100 runs in a session? And therefore, let's say that India gets 250 by the end of the day and they haven't lost any more wickets, they'll be looking to get a score of over 400 themselves, which will mean they avoid the follow on. And that will take so much time out of the game that I would have thought it would be a draw. If England get a few wickets this session, they'll be looking to bowl them out, force a follow on, and bowl them out again. So this session's really important. England have got a first slip set for Anderson and a gully as the close fielders. Another shot through the offside region, down towards cover. So that's the end of the over, and India scored 8 runs from the over, 163 for 4 from 43 overs. I must say, as annoying as it might be, I'm really enjoying watching Pants batting. Great on drive from Pujara, straight down the grounds, and another boundary. Yeah, Archer went for a Yorker, got it wrong, and it ended up being a full toss, which was dispatched quite swiftly to the boundary. India get 4 runs from that over, which was the 4 from the first ball of the over, and now they are 167 for 4 from 44 overs. Jimmy Anderson is still bowling for England. Panthers took a boundary from the first ball of the over, taking it quite deliberately through the gap between slips and gully for four. He's moved on to 67 now. 98 run partnership. India have gone for a quick single and got it. Seven runs, sorry, 5 runs only from that over. So 172 for four from 45 overs. So I'll be back in a moment. Right, I'm back. Jeffrey Archer is bowling. So far in the over, he's bowled 3 balls and 3 dot balls. Nothing has happened at all. Oh, it looks like Ben Stokes is warming up. Short ball from Archer. Batsman plays it well. I think Pants will be looking at his century soon enough if he keeps on like this. And a maiden from Archer. India is still 172 for 4 from 46 overs. Bess is going to be bowling, placing Anderson. Wonder if Stokes is going to bowl and replace Archer then at the end of at the next over then. Bess has bowled well so far, 2 for 28. that's a great pull drive for 4. Pujara places it down the leg side, and that's a 100 partnership up for the 5th wicket, 103 runs to be precise. And only 121 balls for the 100-run partnership as well. Good fielding. Still, India get a run from the final ball of the over. 177 for 4 from 47 overs. Assuming England bowl at a decent over rate today, there's still 30 overs left in the match today. Oh, another good shot through the cover region for 4. Right, India going for a quick single, and they'll make it easily as there's no fielder able to get the ball quickly enough for England. Pujara moves on to 67. That's the end of the over. India 182 for 4 from 48 overs. India scamper through for a quick single. Bess is bowling, and Pujara moves on to 68, and Pant is also on 68 at the moment. Pant plays a shot down the offside for just 1 run. Oh, good shot. Through the extra cover region. Is it going to go for 4? Yes. Pujara hits it down the extra cover region. And good effort by whoever was fielding there for England, but they couldn't stop the boundary. That's the end of the over. India scored 6 runs from it, and so there's 188 for 4 from 49 overs. Scoring rate is quite quick for Test match cricket, anyway. Right, Jeffrey Archer plays, um, puts in a short ball to start his over with. Pence and Pujara both into their 70s now. They'll both want to score 100. Obviously, they both want to, but it's becoming a bit more realistic that they might now. And India take a quick single, an attempt at the stumps which missed anyway, but India had already got home. And Punjara as the batsman, who would have been run out if anyone was. Another boundary down the grounds. No, so in fact it was only two. Right, 4 runs off that over. 192 for 4 for 50 overs. Absolutely frantic pace to this session. Channel 4 have just said that there's only been 9 overs in the session, and so far there's been 38 runs. No wickets yet. The pitch is still behaving good, still flat. There's a bit of spin, but nothing that's troubled the batsman yet. Bess is bowling from the pavilion end, I think. Was it the gate end? Right, Channel 4, Nick Knight is commentator. He's saying that there should be a silly point for best bowler. Oh gosh, England get a wicket. Ooh, Pujara is out for 73 caught. A bit of luck because it deflected off the man off short leg, off his body, and was an easy catch for Burns. And, well, a bit unlucky for India, but at the same time, that is just exactly what England needed. And the partnership was 119 runs. Sundar is now at the crease and is immediately on strike. Sundar and Pant are both left-handed batsmen. That is the end of the over, a wicket maiden. And a much needed wicket for England. Oh, India 192 for 5 from 51 overs, with the last over being a wicket maiden. Right, Jack Leach is coming on to bowl. Both the batsmen are left-handed batsmen, and Leach is a left-handed bowler, so he's going to have a chance of bowling it outside the left-handed batsman's off stump. A shot from Pant. He sort of flicked it behind the wicketkeeper for 4 runs. Pant has slogged the ball for 6 over corner on the leg side from Jack Leach's bowling, and India are now 202 for 5 from 52 overs. So the 200 is up for India. Hans is playing very entertainingly. You've got the feeling he's going to miss Q1 at some point, but he hasn't yet. Sundar is batting now, still on 0, and Bess is going to bowl. Well, Washington Sundar has got an average of 42, so he's quite a good batsman by traditional Test standards. Batting at number 7 for India. Maiden over. 202 for 5 from 53 overs. Okay, Tuzar Sharma wants a shout out. Hello. Yeah, I mean, please subscribe to him if you want to. Hans got 3 runs from the last ball, and Sundar still on 0. He's on strike now. I'll say he's on 0. He's not now. He's hit a cover drive for 4. England. That's the end of the over. 8 runs from it. 110 for 5 and 54 overs. 1 hour gone in this session. England still need to bowl 23 overs to comply with the over rate by the end of the day today. India will win, bro. I'm guessing you support India then. Pant will hit hard at the moment. He's on 85. Sundar hits it down the ground for 4. I'm from England. Oh, that's a good shot. Ball goes towards backward point from Sundar and straight to the boundary for another 4 runs. If India are going to win this match, they're going to have to bat pretty much throughout the whole day tomorrow, scoring very quickly. Bowl England out very cheaply, and then still have to have a target to get in the 4th innings. Looking at the odds for the Test match, India versus England. The draw is now odds-on favourite at 5-4 on, and England win. Out of the 2 teams, England are favourites 6-5, and then India win is 18-1. So the bookies consider an Indian win unlikely, and I must admit, so do I. This time, Pant goes and gets 2 runs. No, just 1 run, and he's on 86. India scored. Who's your favourite player from England? Probably Jimmy Anderson. Right, India are 220 for 5 from 55 overs, scoring at exactly 4 and over. Joe Root's coming on. The captain. Well, he's having a brilliant game. He scored a double 100. He's took a brilliant catch. Why not have a bowl? cloudy. I'm just going to look outside my window to answer that question. Yeah, very cloudy. Dull grey day. Certainly not like in India where the weather's quite hot, 30-degree heat. Well, Roots has bowled 4 balls in a row. Of the batsman has just left and nothing has happened. One from the last ball of the over. India now 221 for 5 from 56 overs. I think it's the worst idea in the world for them to have a bit of a bowl. Why you don't support India? Well, because I live in England, I'm from England, so I support England. You forgot. I've took the drinks break, okay. England have still got 21 overs to bowl yet today. See you later. Thanks. Nice to meet you. I'm assuming you live in India. Right, the partnership for the sixth wicket is already at 29, such is the fast rate of scoring that's been going on in this innings so far. England, once they've got a couple more wickets, will be into the tail enders. Bess puts full toss to start the over, and it goes straight away to the boundary. Pants was always going to take that one to the boundary. Pants moves on to 91 not out, so now closing in on his century. Sundar's on 14 not out. Pants gone again, and this time Pants is out. Well, Jack Leach, who's been slugged all the time off Pants, did say he was going to miss Q1, and he has. And ironically, it's gone straight to Leach, who's been the bowler who's had the brunt of the runs against him by Pants. He's caught it very well, and India have lost another wicket, 221 for 6. So I'm not taking into account the boundary earlier in the over. It doesn't make any difference, really. 225 for 6. What an important wicket that might be. Well, it probably is. And what a great position England are in now. They will be looking to get India all out by the end of the day now, I would have thought. Ashwin is the next batsman, number 8. And once we get one more wicket, we'll be into the tail then. That is what England have been trying to get Pant to do all day. He's gone for it. He was always going to miscue at some point, and he's done it. England will now be looking to get India all out quite quickly. End of the over. That is India 225 for 6 from 57 overs. Jack Leach is back into the bowling attack. He can't be hit to the boundary by Pant anymore. End of the over. 2 runs coming from it. And India are now 227 for 6 from 58 overs. This is bowling from the Patabayan gate end. England are appealing for LBW. The umpire's given it not out. England have got 3 appeals, 3 reviews. Are they going to use one? No, they're not. I didn't think it was out. It's bat anyway, I think. And that's it. The end of the over, 227 for 6 from 59 overs. Maiden over. I make it there's 18 overs left today. If England actually get a move on, and I don't think they'll get all 18 overs in now. Leach is bowling from the pavilion end. Obviously, England are in a strong position. If England can get 1 wicket now, they'll be hoping they can get India all out by the end of today. India 229 for 6 from 60 overs. Right, Best is bowling from the Patterson gate end. Ashwin hits it for a single on the leg side. Moves on to 3. Sundar's on 16 at the moment. Okay. Yeah, are now 230 for 6 from 61 overs. Scoring rate since Panther's gone out has dried up considerably. Leach is continuing to bowl from the pavilion end. Goes for a single off the first ball of the over. 3 runs from that over. 233 for 6 from 62 overs now. And 15 overs left of the day, which won't get completed. England will be back. England will be bowling until 11:30 UK time, which is, I think it's 5 o'clock Indian time. Hello, Ranbir Singh. He's back. Ben Stokes is coming back to bowl for England from the Patabayan Gate end, even. Patabayan or Patabayan Gate end. Bess, who's got 4 wickets, is coming out of the attack. Stokes' first ball of the spell goes just outside the off stump. Well, comfortably outside the off stump. Pat B. Raman, that's the pronunciation. Raman. Pat B. Raman, Gate end. Thanks for that. Ashwin's on strike, he's on 5. So, question to you, Ranbir. Did you think Pant's innings was the right way to go about it? Because he got 91. Eventually, I felt, playing like he was going to miscue one of his shots, and he did, and he got out from it. Ashwin gets a single, whereas Root 2 days ago and yesterday didn't really he didn't really go for it that much, but he got 218 from it. Yeah, he should have stayed calm and try and hit after he got to 110, 115. Because I mean, India wanted to get to the end of play today, which is still only 4 wickets down. And if it had done that, obviously that would have given them a much better chance of getting a draw. Another single for India. So they've got 2 runs from this over so far. Do I want to learn to say something in Hindu? Yeah. How do you say hello? And how do you say goodbye? I have got Google Translate as well, so. India get 2 runs from it over. So they're on 235 for 6 from 63 overs. So basically, it's a big misconception. People think that Indians go on saying their mace, but we don't do that much. We usually just say hello. Hello is hello, and bye is bye. Thank you. I can already speak Hindu and not fluently, admittedly, but that's an appeal for LBW. Right. The umpire's giving it not out. I think this is worth a review. And England have reviewed it. The player is not playing a shot. No, I can't say anything else. Right, the player is not playing a shot. So outside the line is not relevant at all. It's just if the ball's hitting the stumps. Right, first of all, it's a fair delivery. There's no bat. Outside the line does not count. It's no shot was ever played. So is it hitting the stumps? Is the only question. I think it's worth a review because clearly there's just no intention of playing a shot there. It's going to be interesting. My gut feeling is it's probably not out. Yeah, go on. Just let us see this review first. We've not seen Ball Tracker at all yet. In fact, nothing's come up on our TV screens. Batsman was not playing a shot, so the normal rule that you have to be hit inside the line of the stumps is not relevant. Purely if the ball was hitting the stumps. Right, original decision not out. Outside off, outside not relevant, wickets missing. Impact no shot outside. So it is not out. Nevertheless, I think it was a good use of England's review, even if it was not out. So England have 2 reviews remaining for the innings now. Yeah, go on, teach me a phrase. If you tell me what it is in English and then in Hindu, that'd be great. Thank you. And now Sundaras took a quick single down to mid on. Thank you would be a useful word to know. Dhanyavad is thank you. One run from the over. India 236 for 6 from 64 overs. So just a single. Or you can even say Shukriya. Shukriya. Ah, I've got a like in the stream. Thanks for liking the stream. Anything else? I suppose just to introduce myself. So my name is where I live in England, etc. So how do you say how are you? Mera Nam Wolves DB. Thank you. Another single. Kepsi Ho means how are you? And I live in England. With an app Kepsi Ho. That's tough. 237 for 6 from 65 overs. Jack Leach is bowling again. Sundar is on 19. Ashwin is on 6. Just from the wicket, there has been Are England taking another review? There's an appeal. Yes, they are. It's May, England, May, Rota, who is I live in England. Right, there's a review for an LBW. England have appealed. The umpire gave it not out. Again, no shot has been offered. I'm going to say England have the scoring rate has dried up since the last wicket, but it hasn't seemed like there's been any urgency from England to get these last 4 wickets. Anyway, there is now an appeal. So what's happening? The decision, the ball tracking's taking ages. The original decision was not out by the on-field umpire. Right. No shot. Just missing. Not far away. So England have used 2 reviews up out of 3. And now England have just got 1 review left. What I think it does do is, although it was missing the stumps, is that you can't just say now that you can't play a shot. He's going to have to play a shot if it's turning towards the stumps. Just on the subject of reviews, Ranbir, I thought India's reviews that they used up when they were bowling were very poor, and it led to later on them getting a wicket when Buttler edged behind. Only they didn't get a wicket because the umpire gave it not out, and they didn't have reviews left, and it was clearly out. But that was their own fault for using up the reviews earlier on in the day. Oh, bat pads didn't carry anywhere. The review system was brought in to correct obvious wrong decisions, not to speculate that it might be out when it clearly isn't. Right, England, India, 237 for 6 from 66 overs and maiden over. Half an hour left of the day. India are 237 for 6 from 66 overs. Last over was a maiden over. Stokes goes for a Yorker and Sundar keeps it out. Oh, that's a good shot through the covers for 4. Yeah, it gets to the boundary. So that's India. I think it's the first boundary since the wicket. India are 242 for 6 from 67 overs. Partnership of 17 runs so far for this 7th wicket. England will be looking once they'll be thinking once they've got this wicket that they'll be into the tail of the Indian batsman. Another single, but the rate it's going, it looks like that India will not be all out overnight, and that there's going to be some bowling for England to do tomorrow. Well, again, Sundar's not playing a shot to the ball. It's not going to hit the stumps, but just another single to the tally for India. 244 for 6 from 68 overs. So, Channel 4, who are commentating in England, the commentators are discussing whether England should enforce a follow-on if they're in a position to, once India are all out, whether they shouldn't enforce the follow-on, and in fact, that's again. All right, Bess is coming into the attack again. He's got 4 wickets for 54 runs already in this innings. Question is, Rambir, would you enforce a follow-on if you were England, if once India are all out? Assuming, of course, that they're in a position to do so. Well, Bess bowls a full toss to start his spell. The batsman plays it straight back to Bess, so no run. England. Oh, Bess has bowled a full toss. It's not put to the boundary though. I wonder if they will use Archer or Anderson for a final spell for today. It's not long left in the day now, so single to Sundra moves on to 25. Ashwin is on 8. End of the over. One single coming from it. 245 for 6 from 69 overs for India. 20 minutes left of the day. Wonder if it's worth putting Anderson or Archer back into the attack. Nope, it appears not. It's still going to be Leach bowling. Oh dear. Sundar gets 2 runs by slogging the ball up in the air. Well, he didn't really slog it, he sort of skied it up in the air from Leach's bowling. He knows it's a bad shot. Archer's underneath it, or, well, I say he's underneath it. He was sort of running back towards it, juggled it but dropped it, and prevented the boundary. So 2 runs for Archer. So 2 runs for Sundra. Archer is denied his wicket. Yeah, it wasn't easy. It still dropped catch though because well, he got to it. You're going to watch the second match in the stadium. That'd be brilliant. I've never been to an international cricket match before. I've been to county championship matches in England. India 247 for 6 from 70 overs. There was just 2 runs from that last over. The Sundar hit the ball in the air, was dropped, and got 2 runs for it. Apart from that, nothing else happened. There was 5 dot balls. Well, it's good that fans are allowed back into the stadiums in India, and I'll say enjoy the match, but not too much. This is no bowling. 15 minutes left of the day. England have got nowhere near the over rate required to bowl at. I've got a silly point, short leg, a first slip, and obviously the wicket keeper around the bats. End of the over, maiden over. No, I'm not even going to attempt to do any accents. So the last over was 247 for 6 from 71 overs, maiden over. Leach is going to bowl still on the pavilion end. Another 4 for Sundra. Bish is now bowling round the wicket to Ashwin, right-handed batsman. Right, 5 runs from that over. England have speeded up their over rate just recently in the last session. Archer's coming back onto bowl, so he's going to have 2 overs, I would have thought, before the end of the day. First one is wide on the leg stump, or outside leg stump, tucked away behind square leg for a single. Archer's got 2 wickets already today, the first 2 of the innings. Best has then got 4 wickets. Last ball of the over for Archer. Bowls the short ball, left alone by the batsman. India take 1 run from the over, and they are 253 for 6 from 73 overs now. There is 4 minutes left of the day. If England bowl quickly enough, they can get 2 overs in. And if they don't, just the 1 over. Leach is going to bowl his last over of the day. He's bowled 16 overs, 0 for 94. But most of those runs were conceded when Pant was at the crease. Oh, that's unlucky. Leach, batsman gets edge to it. It goes over the stumps as it bounces behind the batsman. Two balls left of the day, I think, now. Oh, it's gone for a boundary of buys. Right, this will be the last ball of the day. Can Leach get a wicket? No, he can't. That's the end of the day's play. India are 257 for 6 even from 74 overs. I'll just sum up with the scorecard. So at the start of the day, Bess was batting even. He got 4 out LBW, which was 14 not out. Anderson was out. It's worth pointing out the extras because there was 45 extras, 20 no balls, 1 wide, 7 byes, and 17 leg byes. And England got a total of 578 all outs. As for the bowlers for India, Bumrah got 3 wickets and Ashwin also got 3 wickets. That was first thing this morning. Then India came into bat. Rohit India Rohit 6 out caught. Hill was 29 out caught. Pujara was out for 73. Tully was 11 out caught. Rahane 1 out caught by a brilliant catch by Joe Root. Pant was out caught by Leach after he'd been smashing Leach over the park. Sundar is currently 33 not out. And Ashwin 8 not out. Extras is 5, which is quite simply 4 byes, 1 leg bye. The total for India is 257 from 74 overs. All in. Archer has took 2 wickets. And Bess has took 4 wickets. Let me just double check all that information I've put is right. 257 from 74 overs. Okay, thank you for the support, Ranbir Singh. All the information I've typed is correct. I've double checked it, so I won't need to edit it later. So, just to sum up, England started the day still in bat at 555 for 8, and they batted for the first 40 or so minutes and eventually got to 578 all out. India then started their reply and are currently 257 for 6 from 74 overs. That is the end of the third day's play, so there's only 2 days left. Tomorrow, England will need to get India all out quickly. But I think the most likely result is a draw. We'll see though. So that is going to conclude the stream. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, you can subscribe to me. You can turn on your notifications. You can comment down below if YouTube allows comments, but don't spam the comments. I'll just delete it. And turn on your notifications. And if I haven't said, you can like the video. I think that's everything. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.